This year, for the British Magical Society, they actually made me the Parlour Magician of the Year. Completely useless award, I appreciate that, thank you very much. So we're going to start off with a little bit of something. We're going to start a little bit of something. What's your name?
Lisa.
How you doing, Lisa? You okay?
Yes, thank you.
Fantastic. We're going to try something, Lisa, with a couple of forks. Okay? Have you guys ever heard of Uri Geller? Yeah. Uri Geller is a guy that is from Israel, and he's a guy that can bend things with the power of his mind. He bends knives, forks, spoons, cutlery. He's basically a professional bender. That's what he does. He does that for a living. It's a tough job. Somebody's got to do it. We're going to try and do something. I'm going to teach you how to bend metal with your mind. Does that sound good? Very good. What I want you to do is take one of the forks. Now the idea is very simple. Come here. What was your name again?
Lisa.
Give Lisa a big massive round of applause. Do everything I do. Face the audience. Do everything I do, and you will bend your fork. Okay. First of all, hold that. There you go. Hold the fork out like this. Show everybody the fork, and they will burst into applause. Hey. Wonderful. You take the fork, you throw it up in the air, and you catch it like this. Nice. You then take your finger and you put your finger to your forehead like so. Now you're going to use your mind powers. You're going to use your mind powers. It helps if you're psychic. I'm only half psychic, half telepathic. It makes me psychopathic. Watch this. You put your finger and you think of the metal. You think of the metal bending. You imagine the metal bending. It helps if you sometimes give it a little bit of a wiggle with the other hand, but you want to help. Imagine the metal's bending. Imagine the metal's bending. You now turn your hand like this. And remember, who's seen the film The Matrix? You know that bit where they say there is no spoon? Think that there is no spoon, except in this case it's a fork. There's no fork. And as you look, you can make it look more and more impossible. Lisa, as you do this, you then reach this hand out now, Lisa. Snap your fingers. That will happen, and they'll give you a big, massive round of applause. Not only for me, but for...
It's broke.
It's my fault, Lisa. I shouldn't have picked you, frankly, but don't worry about it. It's okay. We're gonna try it again. Okay, we're gonna try it again with your fork. Now, some people in the audience, they think that I use a trick fork. I do not use a trick fork, and to prove this, what I want you to do is I want you to take this pen, and right there, I'd like you to put your initials, if you can, nice and big and bold. Put your initials. It's fantastic, so that if you see it again, you'll recognise it. And then on the other side, down there, what I'd like you to put is your date of birth. No, sorry, you should never ask an lady her age. Sorry, can you put your weight instead? No. Just put your initials again, that would be fantastic. Ooh. You've got handwriting like a 2-year-old, that's fantastic. Awesome. Right, so, the reason I get Lisa to do that is because that makes this fork unique. Is that fair to say? So even if you see it again, you'll recognise that this is definitely your fork. And you, sir, the skeptic, you can have a look at it and check it out. It is a real fork, is that fair to say?
It's a real fork.
That's wonderful. So, Uri Geller, he bends forks with the power of his mind. He rubs like this and he goes, bend, bend. I'm not going to do this, you are. I said I was going to teach you how to do it, and I am. Come a little bit closer, I don't bite much. Lisa, what I want you to do, I want you to say bend.
Bend.
A little bit louder.
Bend.
A little bit louder. And giggle uncontrollably, that's wonderful. When you do it, if you can pretend you're in Hogwarts, you do it mad, bend! Try again. That's wonderful. So, here we go, guys, watch this. I go up and down and say bend. And again. Lisa, work with me here, Lisa. One more time. I've lost Lisa, I'll do it on my own. Watch, 3, 2, 1. Lisa, it gets better, watch this.
You're breaking it.
That's the bit where you all go, ooh. Just so you know, that's probably the most sarcastic group I've ever heard in my life. Appreciate that, thanks very much. Lisa, it really is bent, it really is your fault. Come a little bit closer, because then we've immortalised you on picture forever. Fantastic, a little bit closer. Lisa, I'm going to go one step further. Hold out your hand for me. Another clean hand. Oh, sorry, that was the clean. No, we'll use that one. I'm going to put the fork right there. Squeeze tightly. Now, Lisa, do not lie to make me look good. I'm going to choreography. I'm going to come in here. Oh, wonderful. Don't lie to make me look good. Not that you would, I can tell. Put your thumb out of the way. Wonderful. Watch this. Be honest with me, Lisa. You feel it twisting.
Yeah.
This is something you can feel. It feels weird, doesn't it? This is something you remember forever. Do you remember you put your initials there? You put your initials on the other side?
Yeah.
Now your initials are on the same side. And the reason is, in your hand, the fork twisted like a corkscrew. Slowly open up your hand. And look at the corkscrew. You can be the strongest strongest man in the world, sir. And you don't look like the strongest man in the world, but you can try and do it, give it a little twist, but try and does it twist or anything like that? You can't untwist it. Is the point I'm trying to say, right? It is impossible. It is not a strength thing. I'm a wimp. Trust me, it's not a strength thing. I'm going to go one step further. Watch this. As I go up and down, anytime you want to, Lisa, just say stop.
Stop.
Thank you. And this is the bit that you'll see, guys. This is the bit that you'll remember forever.
The Force Unleashed.
It's bent and twisted in 7 different places. It's still got your initials on. You can keep that as a souvenir, Lisa. There you go. Give it a big massive round of applause. And you can have those as well. There you go. You can have the whole lot. It's very exciting. No problem. Now, I remember you from earlier on. Your name was Chris. Is that right, sir?
Very good, yeah.
Very good. I'm going to give you this pack of cards, Chris. What I want you to do is open the cards and shuffle them. We'll get back to that in a little bit later on. We're also going to use some